From roughly 500 to 1600 AD, West Africa experienced many changes and improved their technology greatly. One major change in West Africa was the Islamic culture. Before, everyone had trouble communicating with each other, like Bob and Joe here. Then, as Islam spread, everybody learned Arabic, and Bob and Joe could speak to each other. Islam belief also encouraged people to develop a Sharia government system, which is a government system that forces people to follow the rules of Islam. Islam brought a new emphasis on education. Many new universities, schools, and libraries were built. Bob can now go to school and learn about modern science, mathematics, law, literature, and Islamic studies, like reading the Quran, their holy book. Another big change Islamic culture contributed to was this architecture. Houses used to be boring old domes, but now they are bigger, rectangular, and even have drain pipes. They also built mosques, or Muslim houses of worship. Besides Islam, another change was a new trading system called the silent barter. In North Africa, there were salt mines, which was quite expensive back then. Down in Central Africa were the gold mines. Naturally, the salt and gold miners wanted to trade, so they created a complex trading system. Here's how it works. First, the salt traders and the gold traders agree on a trading spot, like the Empire of Ghana. Then the salt traders go to that spot and place whatever they have to offer. They beat the drum they beat the drum that they took with them and leave the spot they agreed on. Then they back off a long way. Then the gold miners who hear the drum come up to Ghana, or whatever their spot was, and place what they think is a fair amount of gold for the salt they found. Then they beat the drum again and back off. The salt traders then come back to their spot. If they thought the amount of gold the gold traders put was a good amount, they would take the gold and the drum and leave after beating the drum again. Otherwise, they would leave the drum at Ghana and beat the drum and leave. If the gold traders saw the drum there, they would take the salt and leave. They would take their gold back and leave. If the gold traders found the drum there, then they would just put some more gold, or just go back, take all their gold back and go home. Either way, they would beat the drum, and if the gold traders took all their gold home, that meant they don't want to trade with this group of salt traders again. Maybe they would find a group that had better prices. People also created new styles of singing and dancing. People called griots would tell tales about history that they memorized. Sometimes griots would even advise rulers. Griots were very important, for there was not any written tradition, so there needed to be an oral tradition. Africans also created proverbs, or short sayings of wisdom. They created stories, praise songs, poems, historical accounts, and folk tales. You may be familiar with the term call and response. If not, it's a style of music that you can find in almost any song today. Guess where it came from? Africa. In this style, a leader plays or sings something, and then the others play or sing in response to the call. Besides singing, they also learned how to play instruments. Some of the instruments they made were the balafon, the nagora, the kora, the drums, the bells, and the rattles. They believed in an afterlife in which people could haunt you. So if you said nasty things about people after they died, they would come to haunt you. Not only that, but if you didn't please them, you would also get haunted. So Africans play songs to their dead ancestors. You may think African music is long gone, but some people still perform it today. Africans also had great taste for art. Some types of art were used for everyday needs, like a basket or a blanket that was hand-woven. Other things were just for decoration or ceremonies. Just like music, African art is still around today. Modern artists like Pablo Picasso were inspired by African art. That is most of the changes in technology that happened in Africa long, long ago. Thanks for watching.